Hi everyone, Deborah here. And let's focus on pattern vinyl. I happen to think it's one of the most fascinating vinyls we sell because it's not only a vinyl, it's an adhesive, which means you can use it as HTV on things like baby bodysuits, tote bags, belt wallets, t-shirts, and it also comes as an adhesive, which means you can use it on leather or leather crossbody bags, stainless steel mugs, ceramics, glass, a glass trivet, got it at the Dollar Tree. Anything flat and hard you can use the adhesive on. And another thing that's interesting about pattern that I think is fascinating is that we can make a custom design for you. So if you send us a file of a pattern that you like, we can make that in either adhesive or HTV. But I want to read my notes to you. The file has to be high resolution, continual pattern, and seamless, kind of like wallpaper. All right, in this video, you're going to learn what pattern vinyl is, how you can use it, how you can design with it, cut it, apply it, and how you can remove it. So let's get started. Hi everyone, as part of this pattern tutorial, I want to show you how to make an offset in Silhouette because I think personally that the pattern looks better with an offset. And an offset, as you know, is like a drop shadow or an outline around something. So I'm going to put the word pattern here. And we're going to make this black so we can see it. Hey, sorry for the interruption, but if you like what you're watching, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the bell to be notified of all new tutorials. And then I'm going to choose big black bear. Yeah. Okay, and I want it to be 5 inches wide, give or take. And I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to create an offset. So what I'm going to do is go down into this little star with a line around it. It says Open Offset Panel. And we're going to create an offset. And while I'm in there, I'll give it a color. Okay, we're going to go cut this in the Silhouette, and it's going to go pattern side up on the mat, and you do not mirror it. See you over there in a minute. Okay, here's our mat. It's ready to cut. You'll notice that the HTV is our matte vinyl, and I've put it onto the mat pretty side down. Everything else is pretty side up. Okay, while it's cutting, I want to show you a couple of little things. Here are my 2 pattern vinyls, and you can tell that the adhesive one is shiny and the HTV one is not shiny. Also, this is our beautiful chrome matte adhesive. It's an HTS brand, and this is the matte vinyl I'm using. Okay, here we are. We're ready to weed. Here's my wonderful Tweety light. Couldn't do without it. Doing our pattern HTV first. All right, let's cut some of our transfer tape. This is our Aura tape that we sell on our website. It's awesome. Very easy to use, very forgiving. Not that you have to be forgiving to be transfer tape. Just squeegee that down. There you go. All right, we've just finished applying adhesive pattern to this phone case. And now we're going to do two things while I'm here at the heat press. I'm going to take one of our flour sack towels, and I have some scrap pattern. I'm going to iron it on here because this is what I'm going to use to show you how to remove pattern vinyl. I have my heat press set about 319, but it fluctuates. So I'm going to just press this for about 10 to 15 seconds. Always cold peel pattern. Okay, we're going to remove this in a minute. But in the meantime, let me show you how to do the pattern that we just cut out. Here's the bottom layer, which we cut in our matte vinyl. Of course, you can put this on a baby bodysuit, t-shirt. You know, I have other vinyl down here. So I'm going to use a release paper. Cover that. And the pattern is going on top of it because we can layer pattern vinyl. Okay, there we go. Now if you were using a home iron, you'd want to use your highest setting and as much pressure as you can put on it and cold peel. All right, now let's go remove this stuff. Okay, now let's remove some of this pattern vinyl. This is the one that we just applied with HTV. I'm going to turn it over and we're going to use VLR, which is vinyl letter remover. And you can do this with gloves. I'm doing it without gloves. Put some, you soak the back of it. And we're going to let that sit a minute. But you can see that it's already lightening that. And it's bubbling up. I don't know if you can see that. But what you want to do is stretch your fabric. And then you can just start removing it. I'm just using a soft cloth. Gets rid of the adhesive on the front. There you go. I'm going to wash this very carefully in my dishwasher on extra hot. Now typically when you put adhesive vinyl on something, you let it sit for 24 to 48 hours. If you put it on something like ceramic or stainless steel, you want to cure it in your oven on 275 degrees for about 10 minutes. I haven't done any of that to this. So typically with adhesive, if you haven't had it on very long and haven't cured it, you can just peel it off. The longer it stays on, of course, the better it adheres, and it's particularly if you cure it in the oven. So just remove it slowly. And there it comes up. For more tutorials like this, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to hit the bell to be notified of all new tutorials. Thanks again, everyone.